Hello and welcome to the studio where we paint away the stress of everyday life. Happy face today. So I thought what I would do today is something different. I don't really know what I'm going to do. We will make it up as I progress. So without further ado, let's have a look at the colours we got on the palette and let's see what we can come up with.
Hey, welcome, thanks for stopping by. It's time to learn with our friend Clive. So grab your brush, have a great time. And don't forget to...
So thank you very much for joining me in the studio, as I said. Yes, I'm in a really good mood today. I don't know if you've noticed, but thank you very much for joining me here. Yes, it's fun having you, actually. Now, I've got a little bit of Naples yellow there, which I just want to use up. I've got some burnt umber, ultramarine blue, black and white. And you know what I like? I like just to throw things on the canvas and see what we can come up with. So let's get into it straight away. I'm going to just moisten my brush. I'm going to pick up a little bit of ultramarine blue. My ultramarine blue is just gone a little bit weird. I don't know. Maybe the frost has got to it a bit because it gets quite frosty in my studio if I haven't got the heating on. I'm going to pick up a bit of white. There we go. White and blue. Blue and white. How do you do? White and blue. Blue and white. Okay. And we're just going to put that on there like this. I don't know. Sky. It's definitely a sky. It's definitely going to be a sky. I tell you what, we're going to do something funny today. I tell you what, I just had a bit of inspiration. I'm going to come down like that. Just like that. Make it a bit darker up there. And I'm going to come down here. And I'm going to make it a little bit lighter. I'm going to come all the way down. Come all the way down. Come all the way down. This is not going to be water, by the way. I don't think this is going to be water. I don't think it is. No. Let's get a little bit of... Up in the clouds. Up in the clouds. What can we do that's up in the clouds? Up in the sky. Something different. Something different. I don't know. Let me just get a little bit more ultramarine blue. I'm going to get a smallest amount of black into that. I just want to maybe darken up a few sections. My paint is quite watery. Today I'm using some cardboard. A bit of grey sky in there. That looks better. It looks a little bit. It looks a little bit. Looks a little bit high in the sky. High in the sky. I'm just trying to think outside the box here a little bit. We got to think. Sometimes we got to think outside the box. We need to experiment sometimes. I know. I got an idea. Let's get some white. Get some white. Splash in a bit of cloud maybe. This could be right up there. It could be right up in the mountains. Right up in the mountains. This could be right up on the mountain top. Right up on the mountain top. There's just clouds floating away in the sky, just like this. Clouds floating away in the sky. We're not worried too much about detail. Just like that. Maybe. Just. We'll come back to that in a second because I want to just put a little bit more highlight on certain areas. But at the moment, we're gonna get a bit of sky. So I'm gonna just leave that dry off a second, and I got to think now. I really have got to think. Maybe we'll get some burnt umber and plonk some burnt umber onto this side. Ooh, yes. This is going to be. This is what I got planned. Yes, it's yeah. Right, we need to put some burnt umber in here. We're going to bring that around like this. Got an idea now. It's all developing in the brain. Oh, bit of black. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, do, 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. There we go, a bit of black. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get a little bit of that Naples yellow. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Just build that in there like that. Get the brush. Just same brush, same brush, same brush. There you go. Dum 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 dum. Dee dee. This is the way to have fun. Sometimes you need to have fun. Just enjoy fun. Just enjoy life. Just go and I don't know what I'm going to paint this. Just throw some paint on the canvas and see what happens. Let the old brain cells move about on stuff. I'm going to get a card. Just get a few light effects into this mountain rock face that we've just developed in. There you go. There, bush. Bum 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 bum. Get a bit of this Naples yellow. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Oop. Let's put a little bit of light here and there, just like that. Look at a bit of burnt umber, bit of white. Burnt umber and white I think is good. Burnt umber and white make it's a lovely colour. It's a lovely colour. Nice, great for rocks and stuff. You know, you get this. You can get this rock pattern and highlights. It's just a lovely colour, and it works well in skies as well. Actually, burnt umber. You'd be surprised. I'm gonna get a little bit of black now. Just a little bit of black. A little bit of blue on the brush. That's okay. So we picked up a little bit of blue, a little bit of black. A bit of a shadow there. We got an overhang there. This is just sticking out and it's just overhanging a little bit. A bit of black down here. Bit of shadow, deep in shadow. So this is a side of a mountain, a cliff, one of those tall mountainy things. I don't know, but it's just that type of cliff face that we're looking for. Maybe let's put a little bit of black here and there like that, just to try and. A little bit of blue in there, doesn't matter. Just chuck it in. Who cares? I don't mind. Bit of blue, just to cool it off a bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Where's my card? Where's my card? Where's my card? Okay. Now. There you go. That'll do. One mountain side rock face completed, I think. So we gotta get a small brush, and as you can see, the way I just select my brush is a complete random. I don't go, I need this brush, I need that brush. I got brushes everywhere. I don't even think sometimes of what I'm gonna paint. But when you come to find a brush, you can't find the one you want. I know what the type of that'll do. Oh, well, one of them little things. Look, you know, little flat thing. Flat thing. What's the name of the brush, Clive? It's a short flat, I think. Oh, yeah, one of them things. Anyway, I don't know. Oh, I don't mind. I'm gonna put some highlight on these clouds, just like this. Brush it in with your finger. Rub it in. Rub it in. Get in. Get in. Get into the painting. Get involved. Get to feel the texture of paint. I got a friend that's blind, and I painted a few different things. And he says, what's he like to paint? And I went, well, here we are. There's the brush. Have a go. He said, well, I'm blind. I said, you don't need to be blind. You don't need to be able to see the paint. And the things he's actually come, I have to get some stuff to show you. Some of the things he's painted, abstract, but you wouldn't think he was blind. And he likes to get the paint between his fingers. He gets the paint like that, and he feels the paint, and he can do it like this. In fact, we'll do that one day. We'll put a blindfold on and see what we can come up with. How was that? You reckon we can do that? I reckon we can do that. If a blind man can paint, we can do it with a blindfold on. Just get your hands in. Get involved. Get involved. How was that look? It's okay. I think it's okay. That's fine. Bump. Bob's your uncle. And there we go. So we need to get a brush. And what we're going to do now, very quickly. What we're not going to do now, very, very quickly. Get a brush, a little bit of paint, a little bit of water and moisture. And I'm just going to put a little line, just like that. Very little thin line, as thin as you can do it. Just so we can see what's going on. And then we're going to put a little dot like that. And then there we go. And we could get some, I should have a little bit of red or something like that, but I'm just going to put a little bit of colour in like that. So you could see there's somebody, you could do a better job of me. Take your time. I'm rushing this. Take your time. There's actually somebody hanging by a couple of ropes on a mountainside there. That's a little bit thick in there. That's a little bit thick. A bit of wet paint, damp on your brush. I'm rushing too much. But you see what I've done. You see what I've done. There we go. You take your time, have a little go. Very experimental. Very quick painting to do. Don't know how long that took, but yeah, have a go. And we'll see if we can paint another one. But at the end of the day, it's all fun, especially when you make it up on the spot. Thank you very much for joining me today. My name is Clive. Thank you very much for clicking that subscribe button and the notification bells, because I know you're all doing that. And I'll see you next time. Have a bit of fun with this one. Bye.